It began when I was 8 days old. I had a bris. That's the Hebrew term for circumcision. Like Jesus, I was born into the covenant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And as far as I know, my family walked out of Egypt with Moses almost 3,000 years ago. You see, I'm Jewish. And my father died when I was 12, and I was the youngest of four. I have an older brother, and my father was actually raising two of his nieces when his sister died. So my mother, who was widowed at 43, had to raise the two nieces, my older brother, and myself. She raised us to fear and serve the Lord. She raised us to live by the 10 Commandments, including thou shalt not murder. It's not thou shalt not kill, it's thou shalt not murder. And life begins at conception. And I'm proud to stand here and tell you I am pro-life. And that comes to us from the 10 Commandments. I also study and live by the teachings of Jesus. I believe in the golden rule. Love your neighbor as more than yourself, and to turn the other cheek, which has been a tough lesson for me to learn because I am a flawed person, and I know that. My qualifications for this office include 6 years as a former assistant district attorney in Dallas County. I prosecuted child abusers and drug dealers and had over 150 jury and non-jury trials. I was appointed at the age of 34 by a Republican commissioner's court to take over a court that had been neglected by a judge who was terminally ill. In the 25,000 cases I presided over in the 8 years I was on the bench, I tried over 1,000 trials, 500 jury and 500 non-jury trials. I was appealed 100 times. And how do you know someone has a track record, and how do you know they will follow the rule of law and not just talk about it? I was reversed once. Once. I am concerned, I'm running for this position because I am concerned that people, average, ordinary folks like you and me, are not getting a fair shake in the trial courts of the 6 counties that compose the 5th District Court of Appeals. I'm afraid that trial judges use discretion and harmless error as excuses to run over the rule of law. And for that reason, instead of complaining about it, I decided to run for this position, and I'm the only candidate that has any prior judicial experience and any prior track record in that regard. I'm asking for your prayers, your vote, and my name is Dan Wyde, and I'm running for place 11 on the 5th District Court of Appeals. God bless each and every one of you.
All right, thank you, Dan.